In this video, we're going to talk about changing backgrounds, changing font styles, and changing font colors. These are some extra things you get to do if you get done early. Now, I want to change the background for Missouri. I'm going to give it a little bit more of an image instead of just plain white. So I'm going to right click on here, and it's going to bring up my format box. I want to go to Format Background, and once I'm at Format Background, I have over here. I can go to Pattern Fill, which will let me pick a pattern. Be careful about hurting your audience's eyes. Too much craziness is going to be very difficult for them to read, so be careful. That's patterns. I'm going to go to Picture, and notice it gives me this kind of like burlap look. And I can go here to Texture, and I can check any of these that I think I kind of like. But once again, I have to watch not to overdo it so my audience can see. I'm not too fond of how this blue looks with the greens, so what I'm actually going to do is come over here to Online. When you click on Online, it brings up your picture box, and then I'm going to just type in my state and see what happens. Okay. Missouri is known for this arch in St. Louis, so I think I'm going to put that in my background. I'm going to click on it, and I'm going to hit Insert, and that's going to take the picture and put it in the back. Now you're going to say, wait a minute, you can't see the words, you got this weird green thing going. Well, the green thing is my theme. I can hide that by coming over here and clicking on Hide Background Graphics. That'll take that away. And then I can take my letters and highlight them by click and drag. I can either use this box, or I can come up here and use this box. The A with the red line is the letters. I have a dark background, so I need light letters. I'm going to go ahead and click on white. Notice there, now I can see Missouri, and I can take this box and I can drag it. I'm going to put it up a little bit higher so it's easier to see. And if I need to, I'm going to resize that box so I can get it just a little bit higher. Now my name's down here somewhere, so I'm going to click that and drag that, and I'm going to change that to white as well. And I'm going to drag that down, put that in the water. Okay, because I can put it anywhere that I want as long as it's easy to see. I'm still not liking where that Missouri is though, so I think I'm going to put it over here instead. That's better. I like that much better. Now, I do not want you to do that on every slide. Only change your background image on your title slide. If you want to change things on the rest of your slides, I want you to think about changing the fonts. You can change the font color and the font background. If you want to change the very back color to a different color, like maybe instead of the white, ooh, the green doesn't look that great. Let's pick a different color. Maybe I might pick a different one. Yeah, let's try one more. Nope. That kind of looks similar to what it was. About that one. Oh, I kind of like that one. So maybe if I want them all to be the same, I can down here click on Apply to All. Now that will change my title, so I'll have to go back and fix that, but that's not a big deal. Now to change the letters, same thing, click and highlight, and you can change the size by using the big A. Clicking on that, that'll make them a little larger. Small A would make it a little smaller. And then the color, you can change the color. You have to be careful about what colors you choose. And what you change on this slide should be the same as the rest of them. Because with your audience, you need to keep them in mind. What you've done to one, you need to do them all. So seeing as how I changed history to this rust color, I now have to go and change all my titles the same way. Change it to the rust color, make it a little bigger. If I want to change the font style, that's fine. But what I do to one, I must do to them all, or it's not going to look uniform. And when you do any kind of visual presentation, it needs to look uniform. Now I'm going to show you one more trick as far as changing these letters. If you have it exactly how you want it and highlight it, click and drag. Up here is called this Format Painter. If you click on the Format Painter, it changes your mouse to a little paintbrush. Then, when you click on the next slide, if you click and drag over top of those letters, oh, it didn't work, did it? Okay, let's try that again. Format Painter, Go to the next one. I double clicked on the word and it made it bigger. Okay? That way I didn't have to go through and change everything. That way everything is done for me. Okay, I just double clicked on the word is what I ended up doing. So now I gotta come back up here to my title. I gotta go back into picture, back to online, back to pictures that I want, select it, insert it, hide background. Alright, and then I'll keep going with changing all my titles into this other kind of font and this other kind of color. And like we said before, with the transitions and the animations, too much of a good thing's a bad thing. Keep it simple. Keep all your slides 2 through 8 the same. Change the image on slide number 1 if you want to.